Okay, hello calculus students. We're here doing a estimation of the area under curve using rectangles. So what we want to note here first is that we are dealing with 4 rectangles. So we would say that n equals 4. So with my n equals 4, I'm going to have then the interval, which is 4 minus 0 is going to be the width of the interval. We'll divide that by 4. So each rectangle will be 1 wide. Now that's going to make that nice and simple. So that what we're going to do here is we are going to evaluate the function at right endpoints, and we're going to do that by breaking up the intervals. Pretty simple on this problem since we have a width of 1. We're going to do see here, we're going to go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2. So what you can think about doing, sometimes it's easier just to go 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and then 3 to 4. And so just kind of make like almost like a number line, and then we have our intervals. And so since it says to use the right sides of the intervals, then we're going to use the numbers 4. We're going to use the number 3, we'll use the number 2, and we'll use the number 1. We won't use the value of 0. So in my problem, we're going to have, for this one we'll draw a drawing here. So we have the square root function from 0 to 4. So here we have a height of 2. And then what we're doing is we're saying we are trying to estimate the area. So we're going to go right endpoint, height of 2, go over a distance of 1, and then come straight down. Then we're going to start then at 3, go straight up until we hit, go over a distance of 1, come straight down. Then we'll be at 2, go up to 2, come straight across, come straight down, and then I'll be at 1, and finally at 1 we'll go straight across. So there's my 4 rectangles. Notice that each one of them is a width of 1, but they do have different heights. Okay, and their heights are based on the square root. So this first one here, we're going to have the square root of 4, which is 2. This will be the square root of 3. This will be the square root of 2. And this will be the square root of 1, which is just 1. So we have the heights. Now what are you going to do now to actually measure the value of the estimate of the area under the curve? Well, let's write down what we're doing here. We're saying we're estimating this integral from 0 to 4 of the square root function dx. That's basically what we're doing, right? And so we're going to say equals, and since we have a common width of 1, we can say 1, and then multiplied by our 4 heights. 1 plus root 2 plus root 3 plus finally the number 2. And then we can give, I guess we can give an approximation for this of 6 point, and we always want to go out 3 decimal places for the AP, 6.146.